Welcome back to the Friday 13th YouTube channel, Metalheads. Today we've got the review by Michael Sweet from Stryper. He's just released his new album on Frontier Records. It's called The Master Plan, which is a great follow-up to his previous album. So let's talk about Michael Sweet and the album in general. Thanks for watching. As we all know, Michael Sweet is the godfather of Christian metal band Stryper. And in the 80s, he formed a band called Rock's Regime, as some of you may know, and then to change the name to Stryper. Now, Michael Sweet is an exceptionally great guitarist and vocalist, very underrated. He's a fantastic guitarist. He's got his own distinct tone and sound, a little bit like George Lynch from the band Dokken. Both of them have a very distinct sound in the guitar tones and really works well within the band's music. Now, Michael Sweet has had a lot of success outside of Stryper's career. His first debut album, solo album, was released in 1994. This was just called Michael Sweet, released on a label called Benson. This was a slightly different approach to Stryper's music, a little bit more AOR hard rock, but it still had Michael Sweet's guitar tone and distinct sound. In total, Michael Sweet has been involved with 13 solo albums or projects. His last project or solo album was released in 2023. This was called Heart and Sacrifice, which featured George Lynch from Dokken and Lynch Mob. But this new album contains 10 tracks. I'm going to tell you what the song titles are before we briefly talk about the album. So we'd open up with a song called The Master Plan, title track of the album. We'd have Lord, Stronger, Eternity, You Lead, I'll Follow, Desert Stream, Believer, Again, Faith, and the last song was called Worship You, which was released as a promotional video. If you've not seen the promotional video, I'll leave you a link at the end of this review so you can check it out. This new album was produced by Michael Sweet and also co-produced by Jeff Savage. Jeff Savage has been involved with working with such bands as Toby Mac, Jars of Clay. I've got to start by saying the artwork for this album, as you can see behind me, is really, really good. Some really good artwork here, and it fits the album pretty well. Now, this is a much lighter album than what previous albums Michael's done. It's got a lot of acoustic guitar in it, and it's more directed towards the AOR hard rock. Doesn't mean to say it's a bad album, because Michael's vocals are still on top form. Opening track is the title track. This is really well put together, and Michael's vocals are on strong and very much on top form. Even watching videos of Stryper live, he's still got the voice and charisma, and is a fantastic singer, not to mention a fantastic guitarist. Don't expect this album to be a hard rocking album as he's done in previous albums. It's pretty laid back, but like I said, it's really well put together with some really well thought arrangements and vocal harmonies. Next is the song Lord. Now, this has a lot of acoustic guitar in this song. It also has some nice keyboard arrangements. And to be honest, don't expect this to sound like anything else he's done on previous albums. But Michael's vocals are still very strong, and there's some really well thought out music here, and nice arrangements, and all in all, a really great production. This album is definitely acoustic influence for the guitars. There's not really any rock guitaring on here. It's a pretty chilled out album. But if you want to listen to something completely different, that's got some great harmony vocals and great guitar playing and keyboards and all around drumming, this is a really good album. Like I said, don't expect this to be heavy. Another cool song on this album is a song called Eternity. This song shows the pure essence and power of Michael's voice, and it comes with a little bit of laid-back rock guitaring. All in all, like I said, this is a pretty good album, totally different from what Michael's done in the past. Beautiful composed songs, some amazing vocals, and just a chilled-out album. One song in particular, You Lead, I'll Follow, has that 60s vibe to it. So if you like your 60s music, I guess Michael's showing his true influences, all the bands that he grew up with, living at home with his parents. This is, like I say, a really 60s song. All in all, if you want to listen to something that's chilled out, relax, beautiful composed songs, great vocals by Michael, this is for you. I'm going to give this album 3 out of 5, but most of you guys are probably going to give it 4 out of 5 or maybe 4.5 out of 5. Great album for a chilled out album. Check it out, folks. Leave me some comments, let me know what you think of this album. It's by Michael Sweet. So all in all, this is Michael Sweet's new album, solo album. It's called The Master Plan, released on Frontier Records on the 3rd of April of 2026. Thanks for watching. More reviews coming soon. Thanks for watching.